If you want to learn how to make TikToks like the one you're seeing now, this is the video for you. I'm going to try to make this as quick and easy as possible. If you want to see a more in-depth guide, just let me know in the comments below. For my editing, I use Sony Vegas 17. In this video, I'll be focusing on what I do within that software. I'll also touch on what I do on Twitch and on TikTok, but I'll be making separate videos for those so I can cover them more in depth. The first thing you want to do is click on this gear icon right here. That will bring you to the video settings. And you want to flip these two numbers. This is the most important part because this is what makes the video vertical. As you can see, I already have a preset saved here. I suggest you do that way you don't have to type these numbers in every time. Just name it whatever you want and hit this save button. Then you want to come down here, change this from good to best, and from smart resample to disable resample. And that should be all you have to do, but if it's not, if your settings different, just pause the video and copy all of this and hit apply. The next step is to get your clip and drag it into Sony Vegas. Then you want to drag it from here down onto the timeline. And then when this pops up, make sure you hit no, because if you hit yes, then it will reset this and you'll have to go into the little gear again. Once you have it on your timeline, you can see if I drag it around, they both move. So what you want to do is select it and hit the U key on your keyboard to separate the video from the audio. Now that we have them separated, you want to right click over here and do insert video track. And then you right click, copy, and then paste. And now you have the same video track twice. That's how you get one for the gameplay and one for the webcam. Personally, I like to do the face cam and then the gameplay, and then I'll go back on both and make some small adjustments and final touches. The first thing you want to do is click this event pan crop button. And then I already have it unlocked, but you want to make sure this aspect ratio is unlocked. Now you can move this around freely and focus it onto your face cam. I like it kind of right there, and it fills up the screen nicely. Now on the face cam, you want to click this FX button and add the crop effect. And then you want to select the anchor point to be the bottom and bring down the Y. That way all the video above it goes away. And if you want your face cam at the top, you do the same thing, just reverse. Click the anchor point to the top and then subtract the Y. That way your face cam will be up there. Now that you have the face cam where you want it, you want to do the same thing with the gameplay. Just drag it around until it fits the screen nicely and there's no ugly black bars. And just kind of play around with it until you get it where you want it to be. Personally, I like mine right there. I think that looks pretty good. Now that the video is looking pretty good, I like to go back in and just do some small adjustments. I can see like a little black sliver right here. So I'll just move that so the black sliver's gone, but now there's one at the bottom, so I'll just bring it down a bit with this. And really just keep playing with it until you get it perfectly right. I also like to make it so that my gameplay is on top of my face cam. So right now you can see this line. If you watch that while I move this bar from 2 up to number 1, you can see the gameplay is a little bit bigger now. Now that the video is done, you want to go File, Render As. And I like to use Magic's AVC because honestly, it was the first one I tried and it worked. So that's the one I use. And I have a preset here for the TikToks, but you want to choose this one, Internet HD 1080, 29 FPS, and then do Custom Template. Once you're in here, you want to change the frame size to custom frame size, and then again, flip these two numbers. That way, it's a vertical video. this should all be good. And then I like to come here and just bump it up to like 80 million, because why not, you know? The more bits you got, the better. 80 million, just again. 80 million. And that should be everything. Here's my custom template again. This is it. If these settings are slightly different, this is average of 70, that's fine. Just copy this template and then save it as your own. Everything should work. And then you just hit OK. Then you just want to title the video something that relates to it, obviously, and hit render. Now that the video is rendered, you want to put it on your phone and then onto TikTok. I have an iPhone, and how I get it onto my phone is I use this app called Documents. It's super easy. You can just use Google Drive or something like that if you want. And then once it's on TikTok, that's where I put in the sounds and some like stickers if I want them, or captions. And that's pretty much it. That's how you make a gaming TikTok.